Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're going to talk about the rumors that have been circulating about Ben Affleck cheating on Jennifer Lopez with Kathleen Kennedy, the daughter of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Let's get into it because I remember telling you guys that there was going to be something like this happening in the future. I told you guys that a couple months ago because if you were observing how the media was moving around Ben Affleck, you could definitely tell that they were about to destroy his image and reputation. Make no mistakes. We're not saying that Ben, is not a cheater. We're not saying that it is highly impossible for him to cheat in JLo, but this is my 2 cents on what is going on. I do believe that Ben had long wanted to dissolve this marriage with Jennifer Lopez as long as maybe 9 months back to a year ago. But I believe that Jennifer Lopez was the one who was hanging on based on what we have observed in the public without just getting the media involved, without, looking into the media reports, judging from the photographs that we've seen in the public's eye. We could see that Ben had long checked out of his marriage with Jennifer Lopez. We could see that Jennifer Lopez was the one who was fighting and holding on to Ben Affleck to stay. So, I hope you guys remember that. Also, I believe it was 2 to 3 months ago, I told you guys that Jennifer Lopez hired a major PR team. The PR team, their job was to throw Ben under the bus at the time of their divorce announcement. And it was like maybe a week or so ago, we heard that Jennifer Lopez had filed for divorce. But if she did file for divorce, I believe that Ben gave her the respect of doing so because, again, going back to maybe 2 to 3 months ago, we saw Ben a lot without his wedding band, more than how we saw him with it. Also, Ben had checked out of the marital home and he had his bachelor pad going. And there were quite a few, important events and engagements that Jennifer Lopez was not a part of. And if I'm remembering quite correctly, Ben Affleck was not a part of Jennifer Lopez's birthday celebration. So the point that I'm getting at is if Ben Affleck is involved with Kathleen Kennedy, it is something I believe. If he's involved, I believe that Jennifer Lopez is well aware. I also believe that Ben told Jen that he will be moving on. And I believe that one such scenario that we can take into accountability of Ben telling Jen that he has long moved on is the fact that when Jennifer Lopez was away on vacation, we saw Ben moving out of their marital home. It seems as though Jen was, begging him, telling him that we can make things work, just give it some time. And Ben was like, okay. But then the moment JLo was out of there, he went and he took his things because it seems as though JLo was not taking his words. Right. And I mean, if the guys moved on, we've heard the divorce announcement and we have been talking about the divorce coming for a long time. So this could be one of two things going on here with the media. Again, as I've said to you guys a couple of months ago, even Megyn Kelly said it. JLo is going to know move like a Kardashian. What does the Kardashian do? They use the media to promote their image and likeness and to throw their enemies under the bus or to make their opposition look really unpleasant and to look as though they are really the nemesis or the villain, as some may say. So I believe, some of the reports that are coming out, some of the unpleasant reports that we're seeing, I do believe that JLo and the media is very much behind it. Again, let me reiterate. I'm not saying that, Ben Affleck is free of blame. I'm not saying that he hasn't done anything wrong to JLo. I'm saying that I believe JLo is using the media to throw Ben under the bus at this time. But who is this Miss Kathleen Kennedy? Let's talk about her a bit. Oh, before we get into who Kathleen Kennedy is, one thing I must add. Do you guys notice she has that same effervescence as Jennifer Garner? Could it be that, this woman reminds Ben of Jen, but not Lopez Garner this time around? Could it be? I want to hear from you guys. Let's get into who Kathleen Kennedy is. Now, as I've said before, she's the eldest daughter of of Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and Emily Ruth Black. Now, this young lady, she's pretty interesting. She was born on April 13th of 1988. She's a part of the iconic Kennedy family and was named after her great-grand-aunt, Kathleen Kennedy, who was the sister of President John F. Kennedy. Kennedy pursued acting after graduating from Stanford University and has appeared in a few roles. She has mainly focused, however, on philanthropy and has been involved in various charitable activities. Despite her family's strong political legacy, she has chosen a different path, establishing her own identity apart from her famous last name. And that is something that is very much admirable. Again, as I've said, this lady shares a lot of likeness to Jennifer Garner. And we know that Ben and Jennifer Garner, they have an amazing relationship. I think that he has, outside of the kids, he has this special likeness and respect for Jennifer Garner because in his darkest of times when he used to point fingers at Jennifer Garner, she was very patient. She was very helpful, with him when he was going through his sobriety. So I believe that if there's anything going on, that is, between Miss Kathleen and Ben, it could be that, besides her youthfulness, because, as they get older, they like a younger woman. But I have to say, I don't think any woman can come close to J-Lo. I mean, apart from her, private personality, like, her friends, her circle, the so-called demoness that people talks about. I think that Jennifer Lopez is a woman in her own right, a very beautiful icon. She's very iconic. She has done a lot. She's made a name for herself. So I don't think that, she's comparable to any woman, that Ben will be with, whether in the past or, in the future. Jennifer Garner, the same, not comparable to anyone. She's not even comparable to J-Lo. Both women, very talented, and they've made their own mark. Miss Kathleen Kennedy, she has never been married. However, she has been linked to a few high-profile relationships, including Harper Simon, the son of musician Paul Simon, and the billionaire banking here, Matthew Mellon. But so far, she hasn't been married. There's no record of her being married or engaged. So, I mean, if this girl has had, the opportunity, to be with these well-established men, I don't think someone like Ben Affleck is a shocker for her, even though Ben is famous. Very popular guy. Many people see him as very attractive. But who knows what is, up the sleeves of these two, providing that there's anything actually going on between them. But that's all I have to share about that for this video. Let me know what are your thoughts. While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up. Share if you care. See you guys later. Bye guys.